Alright guys, Kazoo71 here, back on Ark Survival Ascended on the Lost City. Once again, as I mentioned, let me tell you guys when I recorded this one. This video was recorded on 8/29, so a couple months ago. I recorded a bunch, kind of spread them out as I post them, but this one is some of the things I used when I did a resource guide for you guys, if you guys have watched that. And so I want to show another one in here too, that somebody had asked me about because they said I didn't show it, even though I did show it. So I'll show you guys the map in this one where it's at. So just flying around the main part here, I was looking for any kind of high level dinos, any kind of cool stuff that I may want, and just kind of checking out the map a little bit way back when. So each time I see one of these little lakes or something, I'm always looking in them, because you guys know how in Valguero some of these little waterways have silica pearls in them. So I wasn't sure if they put them in here or not, so I wanted to check them all out. And I'll show you guys a few of these on here. I think I'd already looked at this one before, so that's why I didn't do it again. And plus there's a Carno right there and a Raptor, and I just didn't want to mess with it. So here I am on the map, as you guys can see, just real quick if you guys need to pause it there. So jumping forward, that little lake drops down into another waterfall. So and then there's this one, and it drops down into another one. So I just want to look inside of this one real quick, and we're going to take a look, see what's in here, because there's nothing down here. But as you guys can see, there's nothing but fish. There's no silica pearls or anything in here, so it's kind of lame. Just a little lake. Maybe if one of the events, like the love event, you could fish in there or something. So it's kind of going forward. That's the bottom one from the waterfall. Once again, there's really nothing in that one as well. But then you get right here, and then you have this drop off where it kind of goes into the aberration zone a little bit this way, the way I'm facing. So we're going to look in this main water here. This little river here type is where I would call the main water, where most of the stuff's at. It gets pretty deep down there. So we'll take a look in here, and I'll show you guys what it looks like inside this. And you guys will see the craziness here. Let's go take a look. There's a bunch of megalodons right there. There's also oil rocks in here and stuff, and I'm sure there's silica pearls down there somewhere. I don't have a water dino yet to go down there and look at this point in the map. So just jumping forward, I kept going into the aberration zone, and I'll show you guys in just a second. There's an aberrant ovis right there, level 2535. So we're going to go ahead and kill that and get that mutton, because we don't want that low level, and I can't tame it yet anyway, and I missed. Ugh. There's still a lot of glitches, I think, on this. Like normal, way back when on Ark Survival Evolved, I pretty much never miss grabbing something just straight on like that. But on Ascended, I miss them sometimes. It's weird. Like, you should have grabbed them, but you don't grab them. So, and I don't know if it's one of the mod maps or if it has something to do with the actual gameplay or something. Who knows? A lot of people say, "Oh, it's just you." Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't ever miss them normally. It's very rare, but I miss them all the time now. So we're going to go ahead and tame this Bulbdog right here, level 90. There's a Bulbdog and a baby Bulbdog. We're going to get this Bulbdog. Mutton is not the best way to tame it, but it's better than the other stuff if you have no kibble. So, or you have none of those seeds. You need, seeds. Seeds is what you need. Now, at this point in the game, those little plants that spit out those Z seeds weren't spitting them out. So, I didn't have any on me. But I'm going to tell you guys they do. They did fix it in this video. I'll get some, and I'll show you guys that they do work now. So they weren't spitting them out at first. I stood there for many minutes sitting under one of these plants, and it never spit a seed out. But then eventually it started doing them. So now they're working after a patch. Let's just keep feeding this Bulbdog. We're going to speed this up a little bit so we don't bore you guys as far as feeding it. You guys know how this goes. You keep feeding it, repeat. What I do is I don't keep the mutton in my hands. I grab it out the bird each time, and by the time I grab it and get back to it, it's ready to eat again. So that way the mutton don't spoil. That's kind of how I do it. The same way I do with a Basilosaurus, the basil underwater. But there you go. One Bulbdog tame. Grab him. Look, I leveled up on one of them things. And I'm going to grab the baby real quick. Throw some meat in the baby. And we're going to cryopod it. Now, I'm using 3 mods on this. The configurable cryopods, that's what that is, because the regular cryopods that ARK has now that are geared towards PvP only suck. And I'm also using the awesome spyglass, which you see on the bottom left as I'm looking at them. And those are the 2. And I'm also using superstructures, which has some structures now, but they have the pull system and stuff, so I can pull items into my inventory from anywhere in the base or my dinos, stuff like that. So aberration zone, like I said, Just trying to adjust this, and I don't know what's going on here. I was trying to get a good picture of this, and it wasn't working too well. So, yeah. So this is not going to get a good picture, but there you go. I got my bulldog flying on, and we're going to kind of cut forward a little bit here. So here is the map, and there is a big crystal rock right here. So I wanted to see what this crystal rock was, and I showed this. My pointer is not where the crosshairs are. I don't know why it's doing that on the recordings. But there is this rock right here, and this is going to be red gems and crystal and rock, it looks like. So there's another one there. Let's go ahead and harvest these two. And you guys can see I'm getting red gems from it. And then we're going to go ahead and just fly a little bit here. I'm not going to cut the video. I just want to show you guys where I am in relation to that part of the map. And I'm going to show you guys the map again. Because somebody was asking, you didn't show the most important one, which was the element ore. But I did. I just didn't show the map on it. But so you guys see where I'm at. Not much further from this thing. And there is a different rock over here. Let's see, right about, I think it's right here. Yeah, right there. See it? Okay, let's check this out. This is the element ore. So you can see I'm still in the same place, just right there. And I'll show you guys the map, but this is the element ore. This is what it looks like on this map. So there is quite a bit of it. It's spread out. It's not like clumped up in spaces, so you're not going to find in one spot with more. It's just kind of spread out. I've seen it in many, many places, and it's usually just one rock by itself. So you're not going to find a ton of it in one spot. So, but there we go. Got some element ores. You can see right there. And let's take a look at the map. Oh, where's my map? Come on. I know I showed the map. Oh, come on. There it is. There's the map. Kind of quick, but I do show it. That's why I didn't do it in my resource one, because I didn't really show it that long. So, and this is that other thing that I think is really cool. This is the polymer spot. Just like I said, showed this in the resource one too. It's the same part of it. And there's quite a bit of organic polymer right here. So a good spot to harvest this if you need it. And we're just going to jump forward a little bit here. Just flew out of that area a little bit to this water. And this is that same waterway. I think it connects in many spots. It might run through kind of like Valguero in the middle. So, but there's also some on the edge. But look at all the megalodons. There must be an Archelon over there, one of them turtles. Because they're all like attacking it. We're not going in there. If I could tame one of those guys, I could get underwater quick. But yeah, finding one of those on the edge is not always the best way to go. And so just jumping a little bit into, I was flying around some more, and I came across a Giganotoraptor and a Therizinosaur. This is not a super high level Therizinosaur. Well, it's high enough. So what's that, 95? It's got two babies with it. So we're going to kill this and grab the baby. Because why not? I mean, easy way to get a Therizinosaur instead of trying to tame one. These things are not the easiest to tame. I mean, you can knock them out, but their torpidity goes down pretty quick, as you guys know. Well, there's two of those elephants over there. I'm gonna stay away from them guys. All right, we got the baby. I'm not care about the other baby. I only want the one. I don't need two. And then we're gonna boogie on out of here. And then back towards the base a little bit. I was heading back towards. I saw this little spot here. I wanted to check it out and see if this is another cave. You can see there's a skull right there. I don't really show it in this one, but there is a skull right there on the rock. And it's interesting. But there's a little cave right here. It looks like it's an artifact cave or something, but it is not. It is a very small... Oh, actually, this is the artifact cave. This is the one I did before. I showed you guys this before. So you see the doorway in the back? So on my other video, I showed this artifact cave. So we're not going to do it again. It's the same one I was in before. So, yep, corrected myself. Sorry about that. And then back towards the Lost City area. Down here, some more water. I'll check that out, but there's really nothing in this either. Just that Dillo standing in the water there. I don't know why he was standing in the water. A little piece of dirt in the middle. So, yeah. Floating dead dies. That's what it happens all the time now. So, I want to bring you guys back to this part. So, this is where you start at when you spawn in the easy one. And this is one of those plants that was not spitting out a seed. So, I want to show you guys this. It does spit out a seed. It takes about a minute. And they did on Aberration too. So, they got them set right now. So, whatever they did to them, they did fix them. They weren't working for a while, but now they seem to be working. So we'll just sit here for a moment and we'll get this thing. So I know they've done a couple of updates to this game, this Lost City one. They've also released Valguero. I did a video recently on the Ninja Turtle one that they came out with. That's a mod, premium mod. It's not that fantastic. It's cool looking, but yeah. And then somebody was telling me that they have it on, but people that are playing with it can't see it. So it's kind of weird because, yeah. that's the whole point. You want to be a Ninja Turtle around everybody else, and people can't see it. So supposedly they're supposed to be able to see it. That's what it says. And then there's a couple of other things that came out recently too. I'm not grabbing all these mod maps. I was grabbing them and playing them, but I've been having some back issues, so I haven't been playing too much recently. Like, I'm dying here trying to record this thing. But here we go. Hey, he thought about going. Maybe. Come on. Oh, here he goes. Spit out the seed finally. There you go. So they do work. See, they did fix them. So this was on 829, like I said. So they were fixed at this point, and they work now still. So I've played this game recently too, and they still work. So you can still get those guys. So heading back in, we're going to go back towards my base here, and just want to show you guys a couple more things. I was going to cut all this out, but I'm like, you know what, let's just talk about this, because I always cut these parts out and show you guys nothing. So figure we'll show you guys what's going on. So back into my little base, try to close the door here. Yeah. By the way, this building is not rainproof. It rains inside this building, even though it's a covered building. I don't know why it does that. So throw my Bulbdog down. Try to throw them over here, get out the way. And I hate when they do this now. I don't understand what the heck goes on with this and why they don't stay where you throw them. Oh, that time he did. Kind of weird. Alright, so there's my cat from last time. There's my Bulbdog from this time. Let's go ahead and get my little baby Bulbdog out, I think. Come on. There you go. Get the baby out. Put the baby out. There's the baby. And look, he jumped way over there, but that's good. He can reach. We'll just make sure he's got meat in him, and then we'll be good to go. And then we're going to go ahead and get some stuff in my trough, make sure my trough is full, because I need to get that going. So what my plan is, guys, on this one is to build up a little basin here, unless I decide to go somewhere else. I kind of like this. It's not too bad. I can fit quite a few dinos inside here, and then eventually I'll have cryopotted a bunch of them, stuff like that. But yeah, just keeping it safe. I'll split this stack here. Cook some metal. I got some metal, so come on, cook the metal. What am I doing? I'm just staring at it like lost in space there for a second. I don't know what I was doing. Let's cook it. Put them both in here. Cook them both. I got both of them lit up. There we go. All right, we'll get some metal cooking. Now, let's go check my trough real quick. Make sure it's good to go. Throw out the baby Therizinosaur so it can grow up and I can use it to collect some wood. There we go, little baby. Baby. And Brano. Alright. Had to level up in there, ready to go. And my trike's got to level up, so this is that 140, 135 trike I had tamed, I think. It was in that water where I was trying to put the my water tap, my intake valve. That's where I put that at. So that's where that one is. So we're gonna take him out here. We're gonna get some berries with this guy real quick. And you see I got another plant right there. That one will produce seeds as well. So they're all producing now, like I said. I think, you know, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I've played this game since the beginning. I've played Aberration and everything, but every time I go near one of these plants, if I'm on a rock drake or something on Aberration and stuff, it seems like they don't spit the seeds out unless you're on the ground. I'm probably wrong, but that's just how I noticed. Like, I'll sit on a dino and they won't spit seeds out, like Aberration, and then what else they had them on? They had them on Crystal Isles, but then if you get off, then they spit the seeds. So I don't know if that's just me being impatient or if that's true or something. So if anybody watching this and you guys see it, let me know what you think, because I'm not sure if they spit them out while you're on a dino. I've always had to get off, it seems like. So we just got some seeds, like I said, just enough to kind of fill up my trough a little bit. I don't want to leave it completely empty because I haven't been very good and very diligent about keeping things up over here, because playing quite a few maps at once, not just this one. There's so many things that come out so fast now, even the regular DLCs and stuff, and they're just, ARK's actually pumping them out. Once they got their flow going this time, they're pretty quick about getting them on time and everything, so, which is pretty cool. Because before, each time they release a new one, you know, delay. Now it's only delayed like a day or two because they're already made. They're just revamping them, so it's not like some brand new thing they're doing. All right, let's get this stuff inside of here, and then we're gonna go ahead and dump everything in there. Get some berries out of my trike, put that in there as well, so everybody can reach that feeding trough. I had to put a couple more here eventually, but right now, it's the only one I got. I have everything within range of it. I don't think that T-Rex is way back there, but that's okay. He's got food in him. So, go ahead and dump it all. So, hey, I had a question for you guys. If you're still watching this and you guys are here, what map are you guys enjoying the most? I mean, as far as when it comes to DLCs or the mod maps, I mean, what's your guys' favorite map that's come out so far on Ark Survival Ascended? I gotta say, this one is probably one of my favorites. I'm still a big fan of Ragnarok. I said Ragnarok again. I'm a huge fan of Ragnarok, so I still love that one. I love Valguero as well. They're both pretty cool, but this one I think is pretty up there for me. I was really a fan of Forglore, which is another one of the Snowy Train maps, but I like this one too. So I think this one might be more of my favorite than the other one. But when it comes to the DLCs, I think I'm leaning towards Ragnarok still. So. But let me know what you guys think. I'm always curious what other people like, what other people think's the best maps out. There's some of them out there I haven't tried. So if you guys are playing one I haven't posted any videos on, let me know what it's like so I can check it out. So, but there's my cat leveling them up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Looking for your comments as well, and I'll see you next time.